Welcome, adventurers, to a journey that will test your limits and ignite your spirit. I'm Lebo, and I'm taking you deep into the heart of South Africa, a land of raw beauty and untamed wilderness. This isn't just a holiday, it's an expedition into the unknown, where every sunrise brings a new challenge. Our first challenge awaits in the cold, deep waters off the coast. Let's do this. Gansby, Shark Alley. The water churns, cold and deep, home to the great white shark. Getting into that cage is a mental game. You have to conquer the voice in your head screaming to stay safe. The cage door clangs shut. Submerged, the world transforms. Sound dulls, vision narrows, every sense heightened. You feel vulnerable, just a thin metal frame between you and the ocean's apex predator. Then, out of the blue, a shadow emerges. The great white. It's bigger than you imagine, moving with silent, effortless power. Its eyes, dark and ancient, seem to look right through you. The shark circles, massive and scarred, gliding just inches away. You forget to breathe, mesmerized by this majestic creature. The fear melts away, replaced by awe and privilege. You're a guest in their kingdom. When the bait is thrown, the water erupts as the shark lunges, raw, untamed nature on display. This isn't about conquering the shark. It's about connection, understanding your place in the natural order. Looking into the eye of a great white, you realize how small you are, and how interconnected everything is. These creatures are vital, magnificent parts of the ocean's ecosystem. Time in the cage feels both like an eternity and a fleeting second. Climbing back onto the boat, your hands shake, not from fear, but from adrenaline, and the emotional weight of the experience. You look back at the water with newfound reverence. You came seeking a thrill, but leave with a deep respect for the wild. That's a true survivor's reward. From the ocean depths, we ascend to the Drakensberg, the Dragon Mountains. These colossal peaks inspire both insignificance and a burning desire to conquer. The air is thin, the paths treacherous, the weather unpredictable, a true test of endurance. Every step is a battle against gravity and self-doubt. The initial ascent is a grind. Your lungs burn, your muscles scream. You focus on one step at a time, pushing through pain. The mountain demands respect and perseverance. As you climb, the landscape transforms. Lush foothills give way to rugged terrain. The world opens up below, a tapestry of valleys and rivers. Out here, it's just you and the mountain. The views are your reward, panoramas that steal your breath. The amphitheater, waterfalls, and endless peaks stretch to the horizon. Reaching the summit is pure triumph. You've pushed your body to its limit. The sense of accomplishment is profound. The descent is a new challenge, but your spirit is lighter. You notice the small details, the flowers, the eagle's call, the play of light. Camping under the stars, the Milky Way blazes above. The silence is absolute, a time for reflection. Leaving the Drakensberg, you carry resilience and a lesson. The greatest views come after the hardest climbs. Now we enter Kruger National Park, 2 million hectares of untamed Africa. Our mission: find the big five: lion, leopard, rhino, elephant, buffalo. The anticipation is electric. Every rustle could be a sign. The safari vehicle rumbles along dusty tracks. Your senses are on high alert. You learn to read the landscape, searching for tracks and subtle signs. Suddenly, a herd of elephants appears, led by a wise matriarch. Calves stumble along, protected by the herd, a moving display of intelligence and emotion. Lions lounge in the shade, cubs playing under watchful eyes. Spotting a leopard draped over a branch is pure safari magic. The Cape buffalo stares with intensity, its horns a warning. The rhino, a prehistoric giant, grazes peacefully, a reminder of the need for conservation. Each sighting is a victory, a connection to the soul of this place. But Kruger is more than the big five. Giraffes nibble acacia, zebras dazzle, hyenas grin. The ecosystem is a symphony of life. As dusk falls, the bush transforms. Nocturnal hunters stir. A night drive reveals bush babies, owls, and the primal rhythm of Africa. Leaving Kruger is like waking from a vivid dream. You've witnessed the drama of survival and the beauty of creation. The wild has spoken, and its voice echoes long after you've left. Some challenges are about endurance. This one is about conquering pure, primal fear. We're at Blyde Bridge, one of the world's highest bungee jumps. Looking down over 200 meters, your instincts scream to back away. The crew straps you in, checks the harnesses, and gives the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bungee. You jump. For a split second, there's silence, a moment of weightlessness. You're not falling, you're flying. The wind roars past your ears. The gorge rushes up, then the cord catches, pulling you back from the brink. The world tumbles, sky, gorge, bridge, sky again. Disorientation mixes with an explosive rush of adrenaline. You've faced the void and survived. Hanging upside down, the fear is gone, replaced by empowerment. You've stared down your biggest fear and leaped into it. The retrieval begins, and you're winched back up. You've thrown yourself off a perfectly good bridge and lived to tell the tale. It recalibrates your perception of risk and fear. Back on solid ground, your legs are jelly, but your spirit soars. The platform no longer seems terrifying, it's a place of triumph. The Bluegrins bungee is more than an adrenaline rush. It's a rite of passage. Now, we go deep underground, into the Kango Caves, a subterranean wonderland millions of years in the making. The entrance is unassuming, but inside the temperature drops and silence reigns. We follow our guide through narrow passages and vast chambers. Stalactites hang like icicles. Stalagmites rise to meet them, built drip by drip over millennia. Each cavern has its own character. Banzil's hall is immense, humbling. The formations dwarf you, making you feel like an intruder in a giant's palace. The journey gets tougher. We choose the adventure tour, crawling, squeezing through tight spaces. The Tunnel of Love and Devil's Chimney test your nerve. In the Devil's Postbox, you're enveloped by rock. Panic threatens, but you control your breathing and push through. Emerging on the other side is a rebirth. The guide leads us to a special chamber, turns off all the lights, absolute darkness. In that moment you feel the ancient nature of the cave. When the lights return, the formations seem even more magical. The cave reveals its beauty slowly, rewarding those who look closely. Emerging into the sun is a shock. The world seems louder, brighter. You leave with a sense of wonder and a new appreciation for the hidden beauty beneath our feet. From the stillness of the caves to the motion of the ocean, Jeffreys Bay, legendary for its perfect waves. The energy here is incredible. The challenge, become one with the power of the sea. Paddling out is a battle, arms burning, lungs heaving. The ocean is relentless, but you keep driving forward. Sitting on your board, waiting for a set, is a moment of intense focus. There's camaraderie in the water, but when a set rolls in, it's every surfer for themselves. You spot your wave, a dark line on the horizon. Heart pounding, you paddle hard, match the speed and pop up. You're flying, riding the wave, pure bliss. The world narrows to you, your board and the wave. The sound is a roar, the speed exhilarating. You carve up and down the face, feeling the flow. J-Bay's waves are long, a good ride lasts an eternity. Each section of the point has its own challenge. Not every ride is perfect. Wipeouts are humbling, reminders of the ocean's power, but you paddle back out, resilient. As the sun sets, you catch one last wave, exhausted but stoked. Surfing at J-Bay isn't just a sport, it's a spiritual experience, a lesson in flow and resilience. For our final adventure, we trade adrenaline for awe, hot air ballooning over Magaliesberg. The balloon unfurls, burners roar, and we lift off. There's no rush of wind, just serene levitation. The ground falls away and you become part of the sky. As we ascend, the sun crests the horizon, painting the landscape in gold. The world awakens below, farms, rivers, misty valleys. The silence is remarkable, broken only by the burner's breath. You float in near total silence, drifting wherever the wind takes you. It's a complete surrender to the elements, a lesson in letting go. Sometimes you skim treetops, spotting wildlife starting their day. The pilot navigates with subtle skill, sharing stories of the region. The experience is calming, a meditation in motion. The flight lasts about an hour but feels timeless. Landing is a gentle bump back to Earth. You climb out, grounded in a new way, having seen the world from above. It's the perfect serene conclusion to an epic South African journey. Our South African expedition comes to an end. We've faced sharks, conquered mountains, witnessed the Big Five, and soared to the skies. Thank you for joining me on this adventure. If you're inspired, please subscribe and join our community of adventurers. Your support fuels the next story, the next challenge. The world is full of adventure, you just have to have the courage to find it. Until next time, stay wild.